Alright, welcome to Santarogo Surplus. We're going to be looking at some of the stock options on our rifle here. I have the optic off at the moment. If you want to see the crazy Ivan mount some more, those two screws are what lock you in. It's got that dovetail. It's a pretty decent mount. I really do enjoy it. I was a little worried about the aluminum, because I really think that some of these things are better off with steel, but it's holding up very well. So we're going to take a look at this. See that movement? That is how much play I have in the stock moving forward and back. Now, what's stopping it is literally this cutout right here. So there's nothing in here. I don't know if you can even see this, but there's nothing in here holding any part of the receiver. There's no crossbolt here. That's usually what you have on an SKS stock. There's no crossbolt. Get this off. I'm not using the tripod right now. I'm sorry. There's no crossbolt to hold the front of the receiver. So there's nothing there. Now, looking at my shots, you see a lot of vertical stringing, but not so much horizontal. And I think, some of it is that the barrel really is free floating, okay? When the stock is back all the way, when this is in the stock, it's all the way back, there's no contact here at all, okay? If you push it back far enough, you can even pop it out. Okay? Nothing there. The problem is, there's nothing there. I know that some of the stringing is from the way the rifle's sitting in the stock. And it is literally sitting. It's not in the stock. It's literally just sitting. The stock is not mechanically connected to the rifle. And here we have an old orange Chinese stock out of the parts bin. This is just a junker stock. I went ahead and filed this out to fit the optics mount, and I just tossed this on. It's not fully tightened. Magazine's not inserted. I'm just checking the fit and seeing how this is going to work with the cheek riser. Once I fix the straps on the cheek riser to actually fit the smaller stock, it should work just fine. I've got a lot of work to do on the stock. I'm going to have to pull some pieces off and de-rust them and refinish them. That's not a big deal. In this case, the stock is so much shorter that I may actually be moving this up 1 or 2 slots just to get my eye relief correct again. The plastic ATI stock is definitely significantly longer in length of pull. So this is going to be the next stage of the project. I will make sure that I'm sanded out in here in the barrel area inside the stock. Let me show you that. So I'm going to have to make sure that I'm sanded out in here, in the stock area, everything in front of the receiver. So everything in front of this crossbolt, right here, I'm going to make sure it's sanded out so that we're not in contact. This part here on your rear sight base currently is in pretty good contact, and we'll have to see how much wood I want to remove there. And then, anyway, the point is to have the barrel free floating. We'll sand this back so the contact is not significant. And I may have to bed the stock in here. Basically, bedding would be in here, in this front section where the crossbolt is, and then in this rear section where the rear of the receiver sits, if I do that. And I think this is going to work out pretty well. It's going to take a couple hours, so I'm going to go ahead and do that.